Alright. Hi, everyone, and welcome to TWF Friday Night Smackdown. I'm Michael Cole, here with King Valkyrie and with Wade Barrett. And today on Friday Night Smackdown is the first film that we're making from our new Reckoner through our new web shooter. It's in 780p, which is really SD, so this film will upload and delay faster than they've been doing since 2020 YL. Well, that's good to know, King Valkyrie says, and I'm happy to be full-time here on the play-by-play team with you, Michael Cole, and with you too, Wade Barrett. Oh yeah, Michael Cole's to know all about that, Wade Barrett said. I mean, he's been in WWE since between 93 while, and he had many folks take the stead on SmackDown over its long years, you know. Yeah, that's right, Friday SmackDown's been going on since between 99 while, that's true, Michael Cole says. Well, anyway, Wade Barrett said, welcome to the play-by-play team, King Valkyrie. Hopefully you can hopefully you'll do more good than Autolycus was, because we always had to have that stand for him to sit on, and sometimes he wouldn't stand on it. But then again, he was a Toy Biz doll, and that stand was for a Mattel doll. Alright, yeah, we know, Wade Barrett, you're going to start your shit. Well, what are we going to have here today, Michael Cole says. What's going to happen here? I think we're going to have, Mora here today, the TWF heavyweight fighter, since at the end of the day, he, is here. Alright, Mora says, it's come to my knowing that Captain Marvel, or Lead Woman Marvel, won Gal in the Boundary earlier this month. And she can either go for the TWF heavyweight winnings, or the TWF World Heavyweight winnings, the TWF Pennsylvania Reich winnings, the TWF Allegheny Earldom winnings, where the English word for that is, the TWF 24/7 winnings, or the TWF Hard and Middle winnings. Now, if you go for the TWF Women's Heavyweight winnings, the Women's World Heavyweight winnings, yeah, you get it. You can go for all those winnings. And I've been a fighting TWF heavyweight fighter ever since the 4th month when I beat Maxwell Jacob Freeman, MJF, to become the TWF heavyweight fighter. And I know that I have a long to go, for whoever. So if you want to come out here now, Captain Marvel or Lead Woman Marvel, you can. I just want to know if you're gonna do it to me here today or not. And a lot of shit. Oh. We gotta forgive us. By mistake, it knocked some folks over. Because I hear you're gonna be choosing me. And I just want to know where you stand in all of this. Well, there's Captain Marvel now, Michael Cole says, in the ring now. Another Disney Marvel self. Coming leer to leer of Mora, who is a Disney self, Michael Cole says. Is she going to put her gals in the boundary in today? Michael Cole says. Well, I know King Valkyrie says she is Miss Gald in the boundary, or Lady Gald in the boundary. I don't know if she's going to go after Mora here today or not. Well, we'll have to see, Wade Barrett said. The Gald in the boundary winner has at least a whole year and a half before they choose to go for what winnings they choose to go for. So you want to know if I'm going to come after you and I'm going to put my gals in the boundary up on you. That's what you want to know. Well, let me clear all your mind and set your worries straight. yeah, I will be putting my gal in the boundary in soon, but not right now. Not against you. You see, believe it or not, there's a whole thing about this. You know, everyone has done it in WWE since 2005, since 2006. Wow, has either done it when the heavyweight fighter or world heavyweight fighter was in some bind. Very few of them ever had the onlook to tell someone when they were going to do it and what show they were going to do it at. Well, I'm not going to be like that. I'm going to pick my time. I'm going to pick my stead. And all you got to worry about, Mora, is I hope that you're not in some kind of bind when that happens. Well, Captain Marvel or Lead Woman Marvel, a lot of folks gave you for how your self was being show played, you know. A lot of folks don't like you, which I don't understand, whatever. But thank you for letting me know you're not going to be putting your gal in the boundary in right now. Because I guess it's not the right time or the right stead, right? Oh, yeah, that's about right. And I do got a lot of onlook for you. So the way I look at it is that I got a lot of onlook for you, so I'm not going to be doing that to you. But sooner or later, I will be doing it. So I do, you know, so I do, hope that when the time comes, you're going to be ready for it, you know. Well, thank you for letting me know, when you're going to do it and having all that onlook, because I know some folks out there that wouldn't be like that. You know, they would be like, I'm going to, thank you for saying you had onlook for me, because at the end of the day, I did have onlook for you too. Now, even though I'm not going to be putting my gal in the boundary in, that doesn't mean that there isn't someone out there, that wants to go after you and take your winnings off of you. So I just want to let you know, either be you or whoever else it may be, I'm going, I'm going to come after. I'm going to soon put that in. And soon I will put it in, and soon I will be, I'm going to come after you, Mora, but not right now. At least I'm giving the onlook to let you know. Well, you can see Michael Cole said some folks might gauge, you know, Captain Marvel for how herself was played, and all of that, all those things. But you got to give her onlook for telling her, for having, having onlook for the way she's handling it. Well, Baron Corbin said, it looks like, Mora, you don't got anyone to fight. So I'm thinking, why don't you put your TWF heavyweight winnings on stake today, and you could take on me, Baron Corbin, or King, or formerly Happy Baron Corbin, formerly King Baron Corbin, formerly the highest overseer of Raw Baron Corbin, formerly the main overseer of Raw Baron Corbin, formerly Broke Baron Corbin, formerly the former wrestling god Baron Corbin, formerly the Lone Book Baron Corbin. I mean, geez, how many cells did you play over the years? And you didn't really, and when you think of it, you didn't really do too much. I mean, you were in NXT, then Raw, SmackDown, NXT, and all you really did was win gals in the boundary once, which you fucked up and lost, King of the Ring, you won the Andre the Eppelin fighting Kingley, and you became the TWF heavyweight, you became the WWE 4-1 Rights fighter. But that was about it. You didn't do anything else. Oh, I do know. Name one thing I'm going to do. I'm going to become the TWF heavyweight fighter. That's what I'm going to do, you bitch. Alright, Astronomer says. That's the end of that. So, we have a match here today. And the way I look at it, we should do that match. So, since I'm the matchmaker, I think here today that we should have Mora, the TWF heavyweight fighter, take on Baron Corbin, whatever offshoot of Baron Corbin is going these days. Broke, King, Happy, Wrestling God, Lone Wolf, Pious Overseer, Main Overseer, I don't know, whatever offshoot that you're playing these days. I don't really care. So we're going to have Mora fight Baron Corbin here today on Friday Night Smackdown. So we can get that fight keeper in the ring that always has a hard time standing up in the ring and falls down. I'm over here. Alrighty, Cliptor says, you see him? He's standing on the ring steeple. So Mora, Baron Corbin, go have your match. Go have your fight, Cliptor says. Hey, Astronomer, you say you don't care what offshoot that I was going as all those years, huh? Well, let me tell you something. When I become the TWF heavyweight fighter, you wronged me, and you should say you're sorry for firing me as the main overseer of the toy wrestling gathering. I think not, Baron Corbin. It was my mistake for naming you to that. Like I say, it was my mistake for naming you to it. Astronomer says. And I tell you what, Ecliptor says, this is not a mistake. Sorry. Hitting you, knocking you down, Baron Corbin, that was not a mistake. But knocking Astronomer down, that was the mishap. That was a mistake. Well, Ecliptor just knocked down Baron Corbin. I guess, shit. So Baron Corbin, well, Ecliptor, come on. So why did you have to fall over? It is a necklace over. On the shirt. Anyway, here we go. Oh, that's not fair. Baron Corbin got knocked down by Ecliptor, you know. And that's not fair at all, Wade Barrett said. How can that be fair? Well, you know what they say, it's all fair in love and war, Michael Cole says. But I think it's mostly a war, and there wouldn't be any love, and be no fairness in it, Michael Cole says. Well, King Valkyrie said Baron Corbin ran his mouth to Astronomer, and Ecliptor made him yield for it. Ecliptor made him yield for it. This is for the TWF heavyweight winning. First, he is Baron Corbin, and she is the TWF heavyweight fighter, Mora. Meaning, now one thing Baron Corbin has to watch out for, because he did wrestle her earlier this year, is the Polaris fight. That's what's helped her become the TWF heavyweight fighter, and it's helped her keep it. Let's not forget, King Valkyrie said he had Ares helping him at that time. And I don't even know if he still wants to be one of Ares' followers or not. Oh, is he getting out of the way? No, that's all done. Baron Corbin's no longer wants to have anything to do with Ares anymore, Wade Barrett says. Ares really didn't help him out anyway. Oh! And Baron Corbin just did that did that coming outside, going back in, close steak he likes to do to everyone. And the end of days, he did the Mora. Baron Corbin is hoping to become the TWF heavyweight fighter, Michael Cole says. And what kind of heavyweight fighter would he make? King Valkyrie says, if he shall win it. We all know that the only things he did in WWE was gouge and the Boundary winner, King of the Ring winner, WWE 4-1 Right fighter, Andre the Ethelyn fighting Kingly winner. And that was about it of what he did. Will he beat her? King Valkyrie says. I want to say yes, Wade Barrett said. I want to say it'd be great to see him as the TWF heavyweight fighter. 1, 2, and Mora just tracked out, so the matchkeeper could only get 2. He's gonna get mad and want to do something else to her. Mora's coming back, Michael Cole said. The Hawaii fight, or whatever the English word for that land and that speech would be. Even though we know Hawaii's land is one of the 50 rights for the 4-1 rights, Michael Cole says. Mora hit him with the Hawaii's fight. Oh no, Wade Barrett said. She did that again. She had an unfair upside on Baron Corbin, Wade Barrett said. What do you mean unfair upside, King Valkyrie said. She's been doing that to everyone since she's been in the toy wrestling gathering. And now you're going to bitch about it now? Say it's unfair? Sob me away. Saw me to see. King Valkyrie said, here comes Michael Cole's head. 1, 2, 3. Ding, ding, ding. Here is your winner, and still the TWF heavyweight fighter, Mura. If I'm saying that Hawaii Sparta name right or not. So anyway, Michael Cole says Mora is still the TWF heavyweight fighter right now and beat Baron Corbin here today on Friday Night Smackdown. Oh, that was really bad, Wade Barrett said. I feel sorry for Baron Corbin because he should have won. He should have been the TWF heavyweight fighter, Wade Barrett said. Well, King Valkyrie said, you can feel sorry for Baron Corbin all you want, you have that right. But at the end of the day, Mora was just a greater woman. She was the greater fighter. She was the greater wrestler here today on Friday Night Smackdown. And now Joey Styles is going to stand by with, well, Baron Corbin. Alright, Michael Cole. Thank you, Michael Cole. I'm going to be talking with Baron Corbin, talking with Mora here today on Friday Night Smackdown, the TWF heavyweight fighter. Alright, Mora, you're still the TWF heavyweight fighter. You just beat Baron Corbin here today. Yeah, Joey Styles, I did. At the end of the day, I didn't think it could happen, but it did. You know, Baron Corbin thought he had everything under running lead. You know, and this time I'm still the TWF heavyweight fighter. Well, we just saw Captain Marvel, or the lead woman Marvel, come out and say that she is going to come after you sometime, instead, for the TWF heavyweight winnings. Are you worried? Worried about Miss Gald and the Boundary? No. What I should be worried about is everybody else that wants to come after me. See, I do know Captain Marvel, or lead woman Marvel, is the Gald and the Boundary winner. I know she has the right, for at least a whole year, to go after any winnings that she wants to. And she's going to pick her time. She's going to pick her stead. But I'm telling, see, from one fellow follower to 4-1 bonds of good to another, she showed me onlook. But I'm going to put up a fight. I won this. I'm going to be fighting hard. I'm going to be wrestling hard. And if Captain Marvel or lead woman Marvel wants this, she's going to have to wrestle hard. She's going to have to fight hard, and wrestle hard too. Well, that's my talk with Mora, the TWF heavyweight fighter. Back to you, Michael Cole. Thank you, Joey Styles, for talking with Mora here today. Thank you, Joey Styles, for talking with Mora here today on Friday Night Smackdown. And this is all the time we've got here for Friday Night Smackdown. I, Michael Cole, King Valkyrie, and Michael Cole, King Valkyrie, and Wade Barrett. We hope you like Friday Night Smackdown, and we'll see you tomorrow for Rampage, or Ram Crew.